All right, guys and girls, I'm gonna talk up kind of loud since I got the back door open of the van, and I don't have my lapel. My one broke, and I got another one, but it needs a special adapter. So anyway, today we got a customer that contacted us, and they got a person stuck in where the gate operator for a sliding gate, and I guess they're having problems with the gate. So what I want you to learn something from this, and what I want you to learn is how to slow down, because sometimes, my first instinct was all the technicians right now are out, and the one guy, he called me and he's like, "You're the only one left in town, can you go over there?" I said, "Yeah, that's fine." So my first instinct was like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta go get this guy," almost like kind of like a hero thing, right? But it's kind of not. We all do a great service for our communities, at least you should be. And the thing is that we have to understand this is still a functioning business. It's a organism, it breathes, it needs grease and lubrication and love and TLC, and money to make things work. So I stepped down for a second there, and I said, you know what? I'm not just going to run out there, because my luck is I'm going to run out there and the customer is going to be gone. And so with a simple, using your voice, using your voice is so powerful. So powerful. So I said, you know what? I said, do you have the customers? Because obviously the person calling that's stuck in the gate has a cell phone or has a way to communicate. And I guess they tried pulling the disconnect and all that, and that didn't work. I said, you got that guy's phone number? Well, no, I don't. Okay, why don't you get that number for me? So what you're doing is you're like diverting that energy for somebody else to do the work. I'm not saying that to try to be like mean, but I think about it sometimes, and I think about when people say, oh, he's a really smart person and this, that, and I'm not saying I'm smart. I am dumb as a box of rocks. I can ask my wife. I can barely spell. But I use common sense, and I say, all right, I got to slow down. So I said, give me the number. Gives me the number. Text it to me. I call the customer, because now I want this to be a one-on-one relationship, right? I want them to understand I'm coming out for you. And now that here's a couple things that happened too. Now that I called them, every cell phone, nowadays has caller ID. They have my phone. So now I have the opportunity of this person to call me and say, hey, I got it figured out. That's fine. Because it's, it's about a 20-minute drive from the shop where I'm going. And so even if it takes out 10 minutes, 10 minutes is something else I could be doing. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Sometimes you can always make more money, but you guys got to understand, you can't make more time. We're only on this rock for so long, and we don't know how long. We might be 91, like Betty White, rest in peace. Or was that Bob Saget? I think am I saying it right? What was he, 65? Rest in peace. But you just don't know. And it's not even so much that, it's just your time. And it's we have this most powerful device nowadays, a cell phone. The cell phone has been a miracle, and it can be used for good or it can be used for evil. But use the darn thing. You pay a monthly plan. You don't have to pay per the minutes anymore like you did back in the day when I was, it's just, so I called, I said, hey, I'm going to be on my way. I can already tell the guy sounds like he's an educated guy. He says, I'm good, I will be here. And he basically explained to me the gate only opened 2 feet and it stopped. So he's not super trapped, and he was also working on it. So it's not even just a regular customer, it's a guy working on a keypad, and the reason he's doing it is because it's just a keypad that we don't work on. They do it themselves, which is fine. But there's so much when you slow down that you learn, because I learned in the text message, now that one of the guys that called the lady back and said, well, give me his number. Oh, it's my dad. Oh, well, that changes things. That changes the dynamics of things, doesn't it? You know what I mean? He was there working on it. Oh, okay, so he kind of put himself in a predicament, and it is what it is. But just see how just knowing these little clues can make such a big difference. Big difference. And I just don't think sometimes people see how if you just run around and don't methodically think about this stuff and do it in an organized fashion, you're going to kill yourself. You really are. So we'll see you at the job when we get there. Over and out. Well, it looks like everybody's kind of waiting on me. So we're going to see what we can do here. All right, so we got everybody out of the way there. We'll leave it open for a second. I think I'm gonna run over to the store real quick and grab some de-icer. Okay, let's take a look at why this gate was failing. I'm gonna show you why. Apologize about the wind. That's Michigan for you. Snow. So, oh, that's the wrong one. What's going on is actually this gate moves pretty decent right now. Let's actually see, I can move it by hand. Let's get you a little wider shot. The problem is, you know, with cantilever rollers, a lot of people don't understand how the rollers work. You know, when the weight's out here, that roller's doing the pressure, and that roller's. Just think about how, like, your arms extended out, how the pressure would be on it, on that bottom one, and now this one wants to take off. So there's no pressure on this bottom roller. The problem is look at, there's concrete. Well, it's asphalt. How they asphalt this in. It was kind of, it just is what it is, you know. Like I said, we didn't do the install on this, but it's frozen. And we've been having really strange weather here in Michigan. It's been like this for like 3 or 5 years now, where I'm gonna have to let the customer know too. They left their stuff out, otherwise that stuff will do the Houdini. We'll go in here where it's not so windy. But whoo, yeah. So I'm gonna get some product. I'm gonna go find something and see what I can do to get that resolved, because that's no good. We gotta fix that. So see you in a bit. All right, a little AutoZone to save the day. Got our stuff. About $20 worth of product there. It is what it is. It was last lucky day, because that was the last heat that they had, the last salt. So it's this last one. We don't have any more. So I said, it's mine. All right, I'll see you at the job. All right, we're back. We got our product, our goods. Let's see what we can do with this stuff. Here's obviously our culprit. I was going to do some coolant, but I figured you guys would go OSHA on me for doing that. So we're going to try some this purple stuff first. See how that works, if that'll unthaw it, because it's frozen. The guy at the store seemed like this was the goods, man. But see, that thing's just basically a bucket. So it's just holding all the fluid down there. What I'm hoping to do is make like a little slurry. Still not working. We're gonna go big dogs on it. I got this stuff here. Man, it's cold out. I don't really feel comfortable about putting salt on a metal. You know, I don't like it for what it does to my vehicles. But desperate times, desperate measures. I don't know what else to do. I don't got a blowtorch or anything out here. And the wind's so stinking howling through here. It just won't happen. All right, there you go. Come on, baby. Break loose for daddy. I'll let you know in a minute what happens here. The wind's the wind's a whipping out there. It's cold. I figured I'd give it a few minutes, let it, you know, kind of work its magic there. Very much I can do, you know, besides just stare at it and watch the grass grow, but there ain't no grass growing today. I guess watch the snow grow? I don't know. All right, so I was impatient, like always. I took a hammer and a screwdriver, and that was the trick. I got it free now. So now it's moving. That's working good. Go ahead and dump a little more slurry in there, just to keep it going for the future. Go ahead and give it a little more sprinkles of goody stuff, because I'm sure we're gonna get more snow and ice eventually. There we go. Voila, 20 bucks. Fixed for the moment. This really should be, I don't know what they're gonna do. Should raise the gate. I think we got room. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Raise the gate, raise the gate, raise the gate, raise the gate, raise the gate. I ever tell you how much I don't like winter? I hate winter. Got somewhere warm I can go? Can I come shack up with you? Got a room for me? I'm cold and I'm lonely. It's so cold out here. All right, I gotta get out of here. You know how you know that we didn't do this gate? Because that's the stopper. That's their stopper. We didn't do that gate. This was a homemade built gate. I know who does it in town. I'm not gonna bash them or anything, but I am gonna evaluate a little bit, take a look at it. But that stopper is kind of pathetic. All they gotta do is put one on the top, but maybe they do it so it's universal. At least they left the poles high. I'll give them that. But I think the gates go in before, but they got 2 posts over there, so that's good. That's good. It's not bad. It really is not. It's just that's kind of a stinky way to cheap out for the stopper at the bottom there. I don't know if I like that. All right, clean up. So I ended up tightening the clutch up a little bit. It was spinning, so it's probably got a varnish on it, but it is what it is. There, that locks in. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that's only one thing. See, I don't like when we don't have a 3-button outside of this stinking cover, because I just put this cover on. We used to back in the day. This thing should just fire up. It's already counting down. Leave it. And I'll just hit the loops. I can always get back in, right? Go. Tighten. Let's see the roller. Oh, much better. Much better. The roller's rolling like it should. Well, I'm just chilling. Tried calling the guy. Tried calling the guy that called originally, the gentleman. He didn't answer. So I got one of the guys calling the lead contact of this place to see what they want us to do, because we actually I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow we actually got a brand new install, and for a gate operator, and so they're gonna be over in this area. But I just really don't want to leave. If that thing's gonna, especially right now, I mean, that stuff's like gold, and like I just told you, the lady at the store was like, "Oh, that's our last salt," and I said, "What's the deal?" And she said, "Well, everybody's using it." It was a dumb question. I mean, but I'm looking at it right now going, man, I sure could use. I was looking for a shovel the other day at the store, and they only had like 1 or 2, and they were I'm looking at that shovel going, at first I thought it was free. So when I pulled up, I was like, whoa, man, that's a nice shovel. I'm gonna take that. But it's not. So I know it's his, because he jumped in the car. He was cold, and he took off, and so it's a nice fresh. It's just, oh, look at it. Just look at it. Doesn't it look so nice? I know it's just salt, but when you're a Michigander, you want to melt that ice. Whoa. And look at that shovel. Still got the sticker on it. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's got even the metal edge. All right. I'm done. All right. Well, all that for nothing. It was a good deed. No good deed goes unpunished. No, the guy got back with me. He said they actually leave it out there for the customer. That's very nice of them. But boy, oh boy, they must have some good customers. And somebody ripped that baby off. You know what I mean? That was the first thing I thought of when I seen it. I thought, hey, yeah, I'm taking that bad boy home. But not the case. So, all right, we're going to continue on with adventures. Gate is resolved. A little de-icer and some salt took care of it. So All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Take care. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.